there are two people that are very inspirational in the work that I do. And they're not particularly related to indigenous, well, directly, but they certainly represent the voice of the unheard, the people. And that will be KRS-One and Immortal Technique. Now, the reason why they both inspire me is because they're able to speak their truth through their craft, through the arts, and hip-hop. And, they get people moving when they speak. And I think, in some of the workshops that I've done with kids, even if they were just animation workshops, when I asked them about who their role models were, a lot of them don't have any. And I think a lot of the time it's because we lack role models in our physical space, in our environments around us. And I think because our environments can have a big impact on us, if you can't find role models in your immediate space, by all means, look into the past. Look at your stories, your cultural stories, your heroes, the legends. This is part of the reason why I choose to animate indigenous stories. And I've started with, Tuvalu, my maternal homeland. But I think there's huge potential in animating stories from all indigenous cultures to give all these kids who may have an indigenous bloodline, who still feel very strongly tied to their heritage, but are confused because there's so much multiculturalism or globalization going on. There's a lot of mixing, and I'm all for a globalized world, right? But one where we still get to express the truth of who we are, where we still get to respect each other's differences, where we still get to love one another despite us having different stories. Because although we have different stories individually, we can create a more positive and brighter story as a society or even as humanity. So with that, I urge you to look into the past, and because I do animations as well, you can also look into animation, right? A lot of the arts, a lot of the work that people do are inspired by their own personal heroes, right? Their own cultural stories. So, for example, I know that when I was growing up, I really looked at cartoons like the Ninja Turtles, right? Or Transformers, Optimus Prime. I seem to always be drawn to really strong leaders. Just with that, go out, find your role models, and hope you found that somewhat interesting or meaningful in some way. Peace.